just beyond the goal line.
Get off the rim.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Hey, Kat, you still out here?
Yeah.
Yeah, the game almost over.
Yeah, this shit. It was fucking skipping, and then it did that countdown shit, and it just kicked me on the fuck out. That shit, I don't know what's up with fucking 2K. It's just that now it's 23 come out. The services have been fucking skipping, doing some bullshit.
Gilmo is streaming. Nah, I didn't know my mic had muted when you start streaming.
Mine don't. He finally winning. He finally winning. He want the world to see.
I've been winning.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The tackle made by Landon Roberts.
Ready? Gimmo, you want to come out here, roll one? Take my spot right quick.
On the ground again here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Both teams likely making their final adjustments before the second half.
Now I'm finna run take my son lunch for him.
Downstate to Miami and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
He didn't want to eat.
Yeah, I'll be back.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Garden, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. Allen will return this from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Yeah, we in the lobby now.
I'll be back ready for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
On 2nd and 9, Tua completes it to the tight end Smythe. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Over the middle, complete. That's Wilson. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Come on, come on.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Throw complete there,
That's what the squad's gonna
Rodgers.
do.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 15-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Over the middle to Smith. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
They'll run with Sanders. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
TJ still playing?
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Even got on the phone.
He can rack up those tackles in bunches in the run game from that middle linebacker spot.
And what he has to do is make sure he congratulates the guys in front and tells them thanks a lot, because as the guy in the middle, the Mike linebacker, you're counting on your front 3, your front 4, your front 5, whatever you got in front of you to take up all the blocking, allow you to roam and hit. And that's what he did on that play.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. A nightmare on third and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will finish off this third quarter of play. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Elliott now to kick this one away.
Waiting on you.
Waddle will return this from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Darius Slay with a pick. But here in the fourth quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
On second and 9, Hurts. And he fires one incomplete.
Because here he left.
Back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
What, TJ?
This offense so far on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 66 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling, and this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And the Eagles are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and look like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Sanders trying to get to the
they're a little
line,
faster
but he's
than
going to be
last.
stopped just short at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. His counter.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown run for Miles Sanders. And the Eagles are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Elliott on for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Who, the running back? Oh, you talking about my opponent? Yeah, I mean, he might do. But I'm still winning, Gilmore.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
If I get back, I say.
Waddle will return this from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
I saw you if I get the ball back.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Nah, Flair.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Nah, big boy.
Picked off by Eric Rowe.
You gonna take this?
And the Dolphins will
try to take that shit up on me.
This is taken up past the 30. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's why I slowed his ass down.
Situation too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Come on with
This
this
one is
shit, bro. This shit keep
incomplete.
I'm not
They
playing.
lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Buying time to his left. He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Off the play action. Tagovailoa. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Man, come on with this. That's it.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
He's gone. I don't need to throw the ball, Gilmore.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Hey, check nigga. Drill green. Ready?
Tua. That's caught by Wilson. And they will get the conversion on 3rd down, but the clock, a more pressing factor. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Got a man here, it's Wilson. And he'll manage to get out of bounds. It's a 1st down, and the clock stops with just over 20 seconds to play. Now Tua. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Tua to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Well, they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
Fourth
Yeah,
down,
that
fourth
why I
quarter,
passed
here's Tua. And going deep for Hill. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. So it's the Eagles who get the win here. And the guy who really led the way was their quarterback, CD, and that's Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, what struck me was how composed he was in the pocket. The numbers weren't spectacular. He had 2 touchdown passes, that's it. But he led his guys on some important drives when they needed it most, and they're going to come away with the victory.
I've been through that motherfucker, but this shit skipping so fucking bad.
I bet he on Wi-Fi.
I'm the best, and the best, as you know. And I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up.
Oh wow, that shit made me run right past the ball.
If I touch it, then it's cold, then it's cold. I'm the best, and the best, as you know. And I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, and I go, and I go. If I touch it, then it's cold, then it's cold. They for the prank and they know I'm impressive. He wanna talk, but he not on the schedule. I ain't taking nothing from my boy heavy. I'm the best, and you heard what I said. Spend all the money, I'm dripping, it's falling. Got on it, then it's dripping like water. Teaching the but I don't have a daughter. I know me, I can pick up when I call her. Working big, and it don't hurt to break, cause I'ma always do it how I wanna do it.
This shit's skipping so motherfucking bad.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Buffalo Bills and the Philadelphia Eagles.
That shit, I mean, that shit ain't gonna, honestly, that shit ain't gonna work because,
Set to go now on
the
a
box is all the way on the other side of the house.
And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
Here
Here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
That
Up to
shit is real
midfield.
It's tough enough to play defense anyway, but after a return like that, now your mindset has to change a little bit. Instead of going out and just getting settled in the first few plays, you have to be prepared for just about anything.
I mean, that nigga getting rebound after rebound, boy.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. He'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for him. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
But you know what? I don't understand 2K with all these dump packages. Why the fuck do you make niggas make fucking
Obviously, we've
layups
been
and
together
shit?
for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So they'll
He
come
tried.
up 1st and 10 now from the 33. the play fake. Here's Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. That's a great example right there to remind everyone of what a weapon he can be as a mobile quarterback, Charles. Nice play to escape the pocket and get his offense into the red zone with a first down.
And defensive coaches losing their mind on that play because they knew about his mobility coming in, and they preached all week long. If he gets outside the pocket, find receivers in your area and cover them. Otherwise, plays like that will continue to result.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this team, has got to be priority one.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Yeah, it's like this shit lagging so motherfucking horrible.
On the counter now, it's Sanders. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. Well, they have a great field position to start that opening drive. They only get 3 out of it, but still they get 3. So maybe kind of a win for the offense, Charles, and kind of a win for the defense as well.
Yeah, I would say win-win seems to sum the whole thing up because where that ball was placed to start, that's tough on a defense, and they held them to 3. Now, if you're the offense, you're thinking to yourself, how do we open up the playbook later on in this game and turn this 3 into 6s down the stretch?
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Gabriel Davis, 46 yards. And the Bills are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. The Bills are lining up for Allen will try to throw for it. Rolling to his right. And he'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point gain. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Okay,
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
One quarter in the books, 8-3, our score. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
18 rebel, 18 rebel. 19 right.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he is going to have the Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Yeah, you played a lesser team. This nigga with the Bills kicking your ass.
Niggas,
and they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Now, Brandon, that's
nigga came down to score with ease. Then he went for 2.
Right now. Bam, boom, bim. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Right.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Boston
yeah, so you need all the pressure you can get.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
That shit ain't gonna go the way you
10
think.
yards there and an Eagle first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace.
I gotta get used to all that extra shit they got.
In Buffalo territory at the 44-yard
Tell us about all
line.
this shit pop up. They got too much going on.
Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Watkins. And he's going to get to the red zone. Call that a very strong game.
Oh, that should be so funny.
Nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there.
Hey, what quarter y'all in?
Very strong drive as a response.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to it and hold it for just a short gain.
They go back to the ground with Sanders.
Shit,
And he's going to be stuck cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
An 8-play drive to this point, so here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Here's Hurts to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
This nigga is torching your ass.
Need that quarterback to tame him.
That shit don't work.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover. But I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Allen. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to
right
survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find some
touchdown Bills. Jamison Crowder, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bills are in for 6.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as a wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A
touchdown.
touchdown.
Kicking field goals in this nigga.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone.
Still
Bumped the lead up 2 more. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
That nigga already know the ditches.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points. And he fires one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
Sorry niggas don't deserve the ball.
That nigga already know the
So
glitch.
a pick 6 there out of the nickel package.
That nigga already know the glitch.
The nickel, hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time.
Hell yeah.
This nigga, he talking about that nigga already know the glitch.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts.
Game ain't been out 24 hours.
47 seconds
He
to
had.
go in half number 1.
See? He already know.
They'll try and throw for it. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Here we go. Here we go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
Man, my icons won't even pop up.
He's taken down.
Right.
Ed Oliver, that time the one to get in there and bring him down. And this offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. He'll look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL.
Nigga couldn't wait to get back on the mic.
Both these teams making their final
I was sitting there watching
adjustments.
drop my son
We're just
lunch
about
off.
ready to
Oh,
get
it's
back
sorry,
to
ass
football. So for the call of the second half, we get back up to Philadelphia and Brandon Gott.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis.
Hey, when you
I'm
get
Brandon
it, then you
Gott.
talk to me.
Well, until then, I just talk about you.
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Don't look like you still gonna be
to
undefeated.
start their next drive.
How
As
you
this
do that?
offense takes the field to
quarterback
begin the opening
change
drive of the second half,
with,
Charles. Remember that first half?
Figure it out.
Good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because
Y'all got 32 rebounds and y'all down 14?
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
He is amazing.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is into the end
This
zone
nigga
for
here is
Buffalo
amazing.
touchdown. Reggie Gilliam taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Hey, tight.
This nigga here is amazing.
Sorry ass.
On play action, Allen.
This nigga whooping his ass.
Get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean,
This nigga is
just gotta
amazing.
take the extra point and move on. They got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said
Can't
this
stop
week,
this nigga for
and they
shit.
wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
This is what you like to
Here's
see,
the Bills
though, man.
kickoff unit out as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll
Yeah,
bring it
it
out of the end zone.
You goddamn
And
right.
ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. But CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history.
Y'all game over already?
Try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
Yeah, send me an invite too.
Partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late. It wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said,
the first nigga I ran through.
Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession
ran into this nigga.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up.
That nigga had Miami. He's supposed to run through his ass.
They'll go again with Sanders. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down. Well, that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And, I mean, you're at the point here, third quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line, because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 37. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is, it's a new
he dropped it.
Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner,
he don't want to
these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Yeah. Why do I need to rush getting mad that
Second and 10
still
now.
sorry?
Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's
don't want to see me.
And he's got a first down.
Yeah,
I'm coming
made
at the Bills' 17-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point, and what's usually a direct correlation, very few explosive plays. That's been their issue, not able to make that big shot downfield.
As long as you play Madden, I'm always have something to talk about.
And the Bills are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase
this don't even respect
given the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen. They're certainly hoping that call now might get the fans back into this one.
Boy, you was wrong.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Some good, strong running right
I'm
there.
undefeated.
Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Quick.
Here's second and 2 now from the 3.
I just got a bad start.
Got a bad ending, too.
Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah.
Henry like this.
The Eagles on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
That nigga whooping your ass the way you whoop this son again.
Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. On third down and short and everything well executed.
Henry likes
the first down, Charles. He gets the
touchdown
as well.
And you see the defense commit to run so often in these situations. There's always that little bit of hesitancy. They may play action yet. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
I be thinking that motherfucker's gonna come down fast. They come down slow. When they come down slow, they go down fast. I mean, the game over, Gilmo. I'm just practicing.
Nigga, hey, just quit, nigga.
Nah, I ain't no quitter.
The Bills come to the line to start their next
Oh, not
drive.
this year, huh?
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles.
You turn over a
given
new
what
leaf.
we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive
I ain't no
possessions,
quitter.
3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
You still doing all that shit
Singletary
you
again.
picked from 22. Nigga, it's 23.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Brandon, I've got
Look
to
at that
think this
fag
offensive
defense,
line has got
nigga.
some smiles on its
Running it
faces.
down his
And
throat.
I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He'll get this to Devin Singletary out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Allen. This one into the hands of Crowder downfield.
First down
And they'll get
after
this well
first
past
down
midfield before
after
being stopped
first
just
down.
before the 35. He got 29 yards that time. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
First down
Line of scrimmage,
after
the
first
15.
down.
It's 1st and 10.
After first down.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he is going to be stopped up at the line of scrimmage. And we'll have a stoppage as well as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
All right, y'all, I'm gone. Let me go ahead and get rid of that and get up out of here.
All right, Cat. This nigga running the same thing with Barnes.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent
And
yardage.
you ain't figured it out
This
yet.
will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Shit, he picked the same play. He just decided to run with his quarterback though. No. No, this nigga said don't know what the fuck to do.
Throwing now is Allen. He's got it.
God damn.
Touchdown. Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills have opened up a 4-touchdown
Touchdown
lead in the 4th.
after touchdown after touchdown. Yeah, I'm wasting my battery watching this sorry ass shit.
Allen gonna throw. And this is gonna be intercepted. Picked off by Kaiser White.
It's interesting that when it comes to
Henry likes
conversions,
shit like this.
even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
And they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13.
Damn.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
What I need to rush to get the game for? RC ain't no competition.
I ain't the only one got it.
On the jump.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, and Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
I done got that out the way.
Call timeout.
So Allen's going to look to throw. Man open here is Crowder. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we've seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back.
He run the same shit he ran last year.
They certainly are.
Trying to man the man up.
If you're old school, you don't like this at all.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
Yeah, I play with my line.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Allen. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Yeah, I need to learn how to play with my line. I'll be over running the play.
Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game
Nah, you said it right.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but self-inflicted wounds. They've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
Want to play with his lineman, let the computer
that partner, because
sorry,
they're going to have to sit in that film and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play. Don't ever be in this type of situation.
How about they glitching?
So it's a victory for the Buffalo Bills. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points,
nigga, don't be getting no user picks.
Well done. Really well done.
That's
so
all
I would
computer.
say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple, although I set you up by saying game balls, plural, but
I like where we're going with this, though. You say one to represent the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody.
Yeah, said, why don't you come to 2K, buddy?
Oh, I'm finna get off.
You already said this ain't gonna be your year Madden again.
You think so?
I know so. You ain't been good at Madden since Michael Vick played for the Eagles.